So today I'm doing a sit down video, which is kind of obvious because I'm sat down. But yeah, I'm doing a sit down video, which kind of feels like really weird, to be honest, because all my videos like lately have been vlogging, and I haven't really done a sit down video in ages. So yeah, I did want to have the Christmas tree in the background, but at the minute, because I'm a really picky person, if the background looks weird, it will annoy me. It will be alright. At some point I just need to find a way to move my tree and be happy with the background if I sit near my tree, if you know what I mean. But I'm like rambling on because that's what I'm good at doing. But yeah, so hopefully in one of my next videos you'll have my Christmas tree in the background, but let's get started. So today's video is basically my favourite series on Netflix and my favourite films. Technically I wouldn't call myself a very filmy person. I don't like constantly watch films. Like I've been saying for ages, I want to watch the new Bridget Jones's Baby, but I still haven't got around to watching it. I haven't been to the cinema for ages. I think the last time I went to the cinema was to watch, it was ages ago. I think it was back in April. Yeah, it was back in April. I watched, I can't remember what it's called. But it was really funny. It's gonna annoy me now. I can't think of what it was called. But yeah, anyway, the last time I went to the cinema was in April, and the film was amazing, and that was a really good day, actually. But yeah, right, let's kick off this video. So my favourite series that I have watched on Netflix, I didn't get, like, when Netflix came out and everyone was obsessed with it, I didn't really see why everyone was so obsessed with Netflix. But my friend told me about this series on Netflix that everyone was watching, so I decided to see whether I'd like it or not, and I kind of got obsessed with it. And I'm kind of guessing most people can guess what this series is going to be. And this series, the series I was first obsessed with on Netflix was Pretty Little Liars. Oh my god. I absolutely love Pretty Little Liars. Like, absolutely love it. Like, I'd constantly watch it. I would like watch God knows how many episodes in one night. I'd end up going to bed about midnight. And this was when I was at college and had college the next day, but it didn't seem to bother me because people that have watched people who have watched Pretty Little Liars will know how hard it is to stop watching it once you start, because there's always suspense and it's so hard. But I absolutely love it, and the annoying thing is I watched it so much, like I was watching it for months and months, and then it got to this point where I was watching an episode, it finished, and I was like, oh, I wonder what the next episode's gonna be like, and then it didn't go on to another episode. I was like, no, it can't be the end. But now I have to wait till April for the last ever series, last ever 10 series of Pretty Little Liars, which I can't wait to see, but at the same time I don't want it to end. Just the thought of it. But moving on, I have now got obsessed, well, not as obsessed as I was with Pretty Little Liars, because I actually haven't watched this series for ages. But the other thing I am like really like on Netflix is Gossip Girl. Gossip Girl. When I first started watching Gossip Girl, I was like, I didn't know if I was going to get into it. And then after watching a few episodes, I was hooked. Like every single different character is amazing, and like you get to know them the more it gets into it. Like it spends time on one character sometimes, and I just love Gossip Girl. Saying that, since I started working I haven't been watching it much. Like I can't remember the last time I watched it. I think I know what I'll be doing tonight. But yeah. I haven't watched anything else on Netflix apart from Pretty Little Liars and Gossip Girl. But saying that, I have added things to my list, like things that I think will be interesting to watch. So I've added them to my list, so kind of can't wait to start watching them. But at the same time, I don't want to be watching Gossip Girl and loads of other things, because then it's just going to make things complicated, and then I'll be like, I don't know what to watch, and then it'll be harder to pick, and yeah. So I'm going to finish Gossip Girl. I don't know how many series or episodes there is of Gossip Girl, but I didn't count them because it's really good. So yeah. Okay, now we're moving on to my favourite films. Now, like I said, I'm not very much of a film person. Like, let's put it this way. My friends have watched Star Wars, okay? Watch what I'm about to say. I have never watched Star Wars. Funny thing is, when I told my friends that I have never watched Star Wars, they were like, are you being serious? I was like, yes. But then it was alright, because one of my friends said they'd never watched Harry Potter. I mean, never watched Harry Potter. How is that possible? Harry Potter is my life. I've watched all of them, and they're amazing. And there was one Harry Potter that I used to be obsessed with. Oh, which one was it? Do you know what? I can never remember the name of which Harry Potter it was, but it was the one where he made his... Was it? Yeah, when he made his auntie blow up, and then, yeah, she screamed, and, you know, where she flew away into the sky and was never seen again. That used to be my favourite. I was obsessed with it. Saying that, Harry Potter's another one of my favourite films. Yeah. Wait, saying that, I said Harry Potter was another of my favourite films. I haven't actually mentioned a film yet, have I? No, we were just talking about the fact I've never watched Star Wars. No. But yeah, Harry Potter's one of my favourite films. One of my other favourite films, I could watch this I don't know how many times. Coyote Ugly is one of my favourite films ever. Like, if anyone ever asks me what my favourite film is, that is the film I will literally say. No other film will come to mind when someone asks me what my favourite film is. Coyote Ugly is always the answer. I don't know what it is about that film. I love it. And there's always a section in it where I always cry. I don't know why, but that is literally my favourite film. Oh, I haven't watched it for ages. And, well, I'm a weird person. If no one had ever noticed. But you know the Transformer films? I like the Transformer films. Do you want to know the reason? It's only because it has talking robots. I love the talking robots. Like, I'm that sad that when I watch it, I'm always saying that I want a talking robot. And yeah, talking robot would be good. Yeah, but I do like the Transformer films because I just like the talking robots. And well, as it's Christmas, I might as well mention my favourite Christmas film. My favourite Christmas film is Elf. I mean, if you have never watched Elf, you're missing out. Elf is amazing. I need to watch Elf. I need to watch Elf. I haven't watched it this year yet. Saying that, I don't even think it's been on TV yet. I need to watch Elf. One of my other favourite films. Now I'm starting to say what my favourite films are. I'm remembering every single film I love. But this is literally one of my favourite films. Like, growing up, it was one of my favourite films. You can even ask my big sister. We literally, now we watch it, saying that when we were little, we still did the same thing. We knew what everyone said, and instead of just watching the film and just sitting there quietly watching the film, we would literally say what the character was saying because we would know the script, and that is Matilda. Matilda is amazing. When I was little, I always was like, I want to have powers like that. But yeah, Matilda is amazing. I love Matilda. I literally was obsessed with Matilda when I was little. Oh, which then reminds me of another thing I liked when I was little. This is when they weren't DVDs. They were what's wrong with my brain today? They were tapes, not tapes. Are they called tapes? Yeah, well, they weren't CDs anyway. But it was Little Princess, which I always used to cry at. But I loved that as well. Thank you for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, it feels weird doing a sit down video because I haven't done one in so long. But I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I didn't ramble on too much or talk too quick, because I've just realised I feel like I've been talking for ages and that I'm talking really quick. But I really hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't yet, please subscribe. I'm sure I'll be doing another vlog soon. So yeah. Oh, and also, please can you comment below what kind of videos you want to see, like any challenges, any specific like things you want me to film and record and put on my YouTube channel, because I want to know what you guys want to see. And because obviously you've got to love what I do as much as I love what I do. So I hope you enjoy it, and thank you for watching. See you next week.